Hey, something interesting is happening in the global business world that most people are completely missing. The US trade wars and tariffs are actually creating more opportunities for Indian finance, accounting, and tax professionals who want to work internationally. Think about it. When the US government imposed 50% tariffs on steel and aluminum, or expanded duties on electric vehicles, semiconductors, and solar products, everyone focused on the negative headlines. But every new tariff is a tax. And every new tax creates forms to fill, compliance procedures to follow, reports to submit. And that means more demand for finance and accounting professionals who understand US tax and compliance. Visa restrictions work the same way. Every time H-1B visas get tighter, US clients and employers have to offshore more work. And tariffs and visa restrictions don't apply to remote workers. So while others panic about trade wars or visas, remote professionals in India are quietly benefiting. Why are Indian commerce, finance, and accounting professionals suddenly in huge demand globally? Let me give you some numbers. The global market for accounting and business services grew to $41.7 billion in 2025. India already captures over 50% of this market. Think about this. American companies can hire someone locally at $75 to $100 per hour, or an Indian professional at $15 to $25 per hour, delivering the same quality. And there are 34.8 million small businesses in America that need regular financial and compliance help. They can't afford local professionals, but they also can't operate without proper financial management. This has created a perfect opportunity for qualified Indian professionals who understand international business requirements. If you're running a business and trying to manage costs, the choice becomes super simple. Plus, the US is facing a huge accountant shortage, so remote work and financial offshoring are going to keep increasing. Now you might be wondering, how can you get started with US tax work from India even if you are a commerce graduate or a finance accounting professional without a CA? The hidden crown jewel of credibility is the enrolled agent. It's a US IRS qualification that lets you file federal tax returns in your own name for US clients right from India, and even represent them in proceedings before the IRS. That's why the enrolled agent exam is conducted internationally, including in several locations in India. Let's talk earnings because this really makes the opportunity concrete. A typical commerce graduate in India starts at 20 to 40K per month. After 3 to 5 years, most reach 60 to 80K per month. If you're a CA, you could be earning 10 to 15 lakhs, but that's after years of work. Now compare that to a part-time international tax consultant working just 4 hours a day at $20 per hour. You're earning $80 a day, which adds up to $2,400 per month, or around 2 lakh rupees. Even if you work only 20 hours per week, that's $1,600 per month or 1.33 lakh rupees, already more than many full-time professionals in India. Exciting, right? And the best part, you can start building your track record and learning US tax skills now, and within 6 months, even give the enrolled agent exam to formally qualify. This opens doors to performing US tax assignments for hundreds of thousands of jobs going remote. We're running a free live bootcamp. Become a US enrolled agent from India. Access a windfall opportunity to perform US tax assignments as more than 100,000 taxation jobs go remote. We'll show you a 6-month plan to start your US tax and corporate compliance career and prepare for the enrolled agent exam. Problems Indian tax and compliance professionals face when working with US clients. How to scale earnings from 1 to 2 lakh per month to 5 to 8 lakh per month. You'll also learn how preparing for the enrolled agent exam can open doors to clients from other regions expanding into the US. What your life could look like 5 years down the line if you start performing US corporate and tax compliance work now. case studies of people who are already successfully performing international work remotely. This is not just theory. We show real paths to real earnings. Important? This is a live-only event. No recordings will be available, so make sure you block your calendar and set your alarms. See you there and get ready to start your international US tax career from India.